Okay, Wang is just broken. Maybe the most like broken character in the game right now. I mean, this guy just does a little bit too much as one of the trap master archetype in Arknights. But basically, he's a ranged character that I can put down. He gives you a whole bunch of these orbs that only cost 2 deployment points. These can be placed on range or regular melee tiles. And essentially, what they do is they just kill anything that comes in the range. And you see, if you place one of them down, he does place down an extra one. So it's technically you gain 2 for the price of 1. Cost 2, you get 2. And these can basically be placed anywhere on the map that doesn't have an enemy standing on it. And they will even deploy onto non-deployable tiles if there's one access to it. So yeah, that's already a good look for him. But that's without even his skill. This is his skill 3. Basically, you just need to know it increases his range by quite a lot actually. And does even more damage. Look at that. And if we place one of these things down now, instead of placing 2 down, it places 5. Which is broken. And just look at that. He makes some of the more broken characters in the game look balanced. And the thing about his skill is that you can also deactivate it if you want to. It's something that only works when you deploy these things down, which I personally like because it allows you to control the skill a little bit more, making it a little bit more of a, skill-based thing. But that was his skill 3 on Mastery 3. It is a very, very good skill. It does so much damage and yeah, it's like a board wipe, but his skill 2 is actually also very good. And I'm just going to show that one off really quick as well. So let's just put him down in the same position as well. His skill 2 is obviously different from his skill 3. It does a really good amount of damage actually, but it's more of a crowd control thing. So you see, you can still place it anywhere on the map. It doesn't have the insane range that the skill 3 had, being 2 tiles left, 2 tiles right, 2 tiles up and down. So the enemies do have to walk on top of it for it to work, which is kind of unfortunate. But what this one does is it does the same damage, but it also slows the enemy rather than doing more like AoE damage. So this one is better for like a crowd control kind of setting. I'd say it's a little bit more niche, probably like a very specific contingency contract strategy this would be good in. But the thing is that you don't need to activate his skill. It's always going to be active. So usability, this skill is also very usable. Again, just better for crowd control. So this skill is also probably worth mastering. The only thing is that these enemies are a little bit too weak. Usually these things will not do enough damage to kill the enemies, unlike skill 3. But they will slow them down immensely. Kind of like Mostima. Like, you can just place down so many of these. The obvious limiter is your cost points, and the limitations, the amount that you can put these on the field. But yeah, it's also a very good skill. I would recommend it. I mean, just look, he is basically soloing this right now. Do you guys see that? Look at how slow the drones are going now, compared to how fast they usually go. That's because of his skill. He just slows everything down. He is so easily soloing this, it's kind of impressive. Look at that. So for crowd control it's really good, and against, the fodder enemies, this basically just insta kills them. But now, like, the main thing is when you combo this guy with other good characters, like comboing him with Lapland and Texas, let's just see how this goes. I've not done this yet, by the way. This is just a practice even for me because I've not even tried this. But I think this is going to be so broken combining him with other, just broken characters. And the thing is that he's such a cheap character to use. So this is H7-4. And now just look, we can start getting these guys down from all the way here. Look at that. Maybe I should have just got a lane holder for the bottom lane, but this is not bad damage, and you know, they're not even in his attack range right now. So we're not really getting much of a benefit from him. Look at this, man. They're not even getting a chance to move forward, really. It's like, obviously you're not expecting him to do everything against the big bosses, right? He does still need a lot of help. But the thing is that he is basically doing everything right now against Patriarch. I mean, even if we can just phase him right now, that would be good. Because we're not using a Malignar, we're not using Ak, we're not using all these massive buffs. We're just using what's available. Let's see, let's just fill this with a bunch of landmines. And obviously Patriarch is going to just, you know, kill our medics, kill our Laplands, so that's unfortunate. He killed our Wang. But you guys basically get the idea, like, Patriarch is almost down. If we had a little bit of stall here, obviously our Wang could have just destroyed Patriarch by using his skill. And this is a pretty big boy, you know, he's got a lot of HP, A plus HP and B plus arts res, and we still took him down with Wang. So okay, the reason this video took me a while to make was because I really wanted to get his skill to Mastery 3 before showing him off. But I don't think it was completely necessary seeing as the enemies we faced were fairly weak. I am going to be showing Wang off in the IS stages and also some later content in the game so you guys can actually see some of the power later on. But if you guys need a hyper carry on your team, please get this character. I know I made this video pretty late and his ban is almost gone, so please get him if you can. But if you guys don't need a hyper carry on your team and you don't really want this character, simple, don't get him. It's not the end of the world. There are a bunch of characters coming out soon as well, but I really like this character. It fits my playstyle, and also, I wasn't going to show this off yet, but my Infinite Void team, this is a team I'm going to be showcasing later on. I love this team, and Wang is a beautiful fit for this team. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.